What in the world is actually happening to these dragon rulers? Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. Hey, leave a comment down below when you walk away with a booster pack, as per usual. So these little guys, interesting things have been happening with these. The fact that Reactant was formerly a $15 card, and I mean, you're looking at this thing very, very consistently maintaining, you know, $14, $15, and we're still trucking along at $15. Now, I mean, this is just a case of one baby, right? You know, they all can't be doing something crazy. Well, you follow it up back here with Burner. Burner has now hit $20 on up to $25. You guys remember back in my day when these little guys were so much cheaper? Somebody just bought 3 at $30 a piece. Okay, well, they all can't be too terrible, right? Like a $15 or $25. Oh, okay, Stream is coming in at $12. Not the worst of, you know, the imagination train, but, and then you come down here to, oh, wow, hi, Blaster. How are you? $6 QCR. I mean, that's not the worst. And then you've got Tidal coming in at $6, Tempest coming in at $6, and Redox coming in at $6, basically. So, also, some of these Platinums, hi, Tidal, these is like $3 to $4. So it's really funny that the Platinum is almost as much. It's like $2 less than the QCR. That's an interesting indicator. You got basically $3 blasters. Okay. So you've got 3 Dragon Rulers that are doing dumb things. Oh, hey, look. Stream Platinum, $1.50. More $1.50, $2. Oh, Platinum Rare. A little bit of value. Hello, dear old Lightning. How are you, buddy? Looks like the Platinum Rares obviously have a little bit of value. But to see, you know, these QCRs, you know, doing their thing, I can't get over that. PCR, you know, PUR. All the Dragon Rulers definitely are in the cheaper slots. But the babies, I don't know, I can't get over seeing the fact that, you know, 2 of these have, you know, hit some massive expectations out here. Wouldn't it be interesting if we saw more Dragon Ruler support? You know, because they did reprint Necros stuff in here. You know, and it's usually they use these sets as clear indicators for future support. So, I don't know. That's an interesting takeaway. Quarter Century Bonanza boxes. We are heading into Black Friday very, very shortly. And a lot of people have been looking at these boxes. You know, you're seeing, you know, $96. Then, you know, you eventually do hit almost this $100 mark back here. A few people have raised the question, you know, they're like, I'm really surprised that Quarter Century Bonanza boxes haven't hit that $300 mark yet. I'm not all that surprised either, but I think once Black Friday hits, you might see people taking advantage of that 10% kickback because they're going to look at these boxes and they're going to be like, huh, these are a lot cheaper than expected. So we might see some movements around that time, but evidently 95 still where we're setting. Splash Mage. Ooh, you can get a copy for $1.61 with that hot $5 shipping. The interesting thing with this is you have to remember Malice is so close. We are so close to the release of that deck that people are just tossing this card on up here. I love the fact that this was $3.50 and then we jettisoned on up to $5.11. And as of filming this, you're essentially looking at this being, well, I mean, you see $9 here for copies of this. If you are looking forward to playing Malice, I got more bad news for you. The gold sarcophaguses. You guys remember when this was a $15 QCR, right? $15. Nobody wanted to buy them back then. You know, people like, oh, $12, screw that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's go even further beyond here. This is now a third. This card gained $20 between people going, no, I'll never spend $15 for this. Now you got people going, it's hit $35. I guess I got to pick up a copy now. I don't understand Yu-Gi-Oh player mentality at all, but hey, we've reached the situational price point increase. Now we can go, I guess I need a copy for my deck. Oh, so Quarter Century Bonanza has been a ride to watch. If you have paid any attention to the memery in the Quarter Century department over the last couple of videos we've done, we've all seen some hilarious things. You have 5 listings right now of Magician of Faith QCR. All right, this was an $8 card, and as of filming this, we've gone up to $30. Wow! Old format supremacy. It's almost like what we have been saying has been true this entire time. this pool of smaller available cards that were essentially low rarity stuff, you're never going to see this come back. There seems to be this giant conspiracy right now that a lot more of this product's going to be open, and you're going to see so many more of these cards hitting circulation. Robbie, trust me, this will go back down to $10. Actual conversations I have had with people, no, I do not think you're going to see this card hit $5, $10. Again, that's not going to happen. All right. Once you've seen these massive quantities of these moving off of the market, GG. That's it. All right. That's the reality of the situation. Caius the Shadow Monarch. Oh no, Caius has hit $80. Yeah, it's 5 months off from this, actually. I expected this 6 months down the line, but Caius has shattered my expectations. And yes, you do have a sale over the $80 mark. You have a couple at like the $75 mark, and I think that's going to be a pretty standard thing going forward here. People want their high rarity cards. All right. Why would I spend $600 on an ultimate rare Caius when the quarter century might look a little bit more favorable for those in terms of design, and they want the chance to get these? I'm not going to spend an absurd amount of money on this, and that's what we're seeing here. Now, these next couple are going to be very, very interesting to you. The Platinum Secret Rare department. Now, for those of you that have been paying attention across the board, there have been some Rarity Collection some Rarity Collection 1 and some Rarity Collection 2 little movements that have been happening because, one, the RCO2 Platinum Secret Rares do look pretty nice. I cannot hate on these things at all. But 8 listings of Book of Eclipse right now. Back in my day, this was a $2 card. Yeah, you're up to $7 at this point. Am I really surprised about this? No. But this also comes down to the fact that we've got more people that are more intrigued with wanting to pick up the Platinum Secrets. It's almost like it took Konami how long to figure out how to get this technology correct. But once they did, people were really, really, really on this. Speaking of another stupid one that has gone up to the moon, Dugares, the frickin' Timeless out here. Now, in comparison to its quarter century print, I mean, you're not really losing out too much here. I mean, let's shift on over here to good old Dugares. Okay, look, it's QCR coming in at like $12 to $13. All right, like you don't have really too much of a difference, but the fact that the Platinum is literally almost $3 in difference out here. Why am I just not picking up a QCR at this point? Because, you know, I understand that Platinums are this is the version that I want to hold on to. Sure, I guess for long term, but like this is just entertaining to say the least. We also have the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. Yes, another Platinum, because the QCR, you know, had hit it up to that expensive $30 mark a while back, and we've definitely had a re-changing of the times, I feel like. But yeah, Platinum Secret of this is coming in at $8. I don't know who's tossing that much money at this. I guess the version does look good if you don't have QCRs or you don't want those, you know, PCRs for sure. But interesting. Also, this has been interesting. I feel like I haven't really paid too much attention to Chaos Angel as of late. You got to remember, the tins, even though people have invalidated this product and considered it an absolute meme, how much does a case of tins actually go for now? $152? Oh yeah, these fell down. An individual tin, though, is still $20. It's not really too much of a drop off there, but Chaos Angels, we dipped down to about the $15, $16 mark down here, and we've been actually racing back up. As of filming this, we're back at about $20 per copy of Chaos Angel at this point for that reprint from the tins this year. I don't think we're going to see this get much cheaper unless another reprint comes along the way. So that's kind of a little interesting one to keep an eye on. Also, I also want to bring this up because this is kind of interesting. We still have 74 listings of this floating around on the market. I didn't think that was too crazy, but you've been seeing, I mean, let's say at like 250, you got a lot of stirring down here at like the 350 mark. I mean, you have some pretty interesting lines in the sand. You know, you have one line bigger than Gamer's Choice here, which is interesting. But this is something to kind of keep an eye on. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, eventually a couple months down the line in the sand erodes for this. But, you know, this is one of those Link ones that's entirely generic that people just want to have. So that's everything that we have in today's market. Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I will see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you. Yeah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.